What's good? What's good? What's good, man? What's good? Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, man. What's good? Let's get to it. Yeah, we got old Puff Daddy once again in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Let's go. We ain't gonna play with it. Let's go. See if we can't get to it, man. See if we can't get to it. What's good, H Town? See you in the building early, man. We might not have all them trolls in here today, man. All them trolls might not show up, man. That's a that's a good look, man. You already know that's a good look, but I can't promise you nothing though. Cause sometimes they show up on their own. You know how that go. Well, I see old Puff Daddy went to his court hearing today, got denied again. It's a hell of a situation he in, man. That money ain't gonna buy him out of this. The whole deck stacked against him. Got too much shit stacked against him, man. And that's real. Got way too much shit stacked against him, man. But to each his own, man. You know, I tripped out when I seen how much shit is stacked against him. No, they ain't playing. They ain't playing. They ain't playing about that sex trafficking shit, man. They ain't playing no games about that shit, man. But what tripped me out is all the lubrication he had. The man had so much motherfucking lubrication, it didn't make no sense, man. He was but you know, well, he been doing that shit for years, man. You know, oh him and old he let the white boy turn him out, man. Old Cleve. Cleve turned him out, and it wasn't no stopping him. Y'all know that it wasn't no stopping him, man. You know, and can you imagine the cell phone and all electronics they took from his ass? It's a long list of people that's on that list, man. And they ain't gonna end well for him, I'm telling you. His motherfucking case is 15 to life. And you already know they're gonna try to make example out of P. Diddy, man. It really ain't gonna be no example. It's gonna be the same shit like uh Epstein and Weinstein. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he got a bottle of baby oil. Like I said, man, it's an all matter of time for anything to come to a head with that industry, man. Like I said, Cleve Davis fucked over. He got him when he was a kid, groomed him, put him through motherfucking sex school. He the one showed him how to do all this shit. You know, he the one showed him how to throw all the freak parties and all the shit to buy and all that shit. And once he reached billionaire status, it wasn't no stopping him. It wasn't no stopping him. That's why it kept going on and on and on and on and on. And if you notice, mounting up to this case right here, that's why he didn't do no tripping with Cassie. That's why he paid that money so fast. He paid that shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that video Cassie made. But I'm gonna tell you about that video Cassie made. The video with him smashing on Cassie hurt him. Like I said, that hurt him. Because what he did, he came back, and when he came back he came back. Check this out. His ass came back, and when he came back, that apology hurt him because he apologized. But in the event of him apologizing, at first he said he didn't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? At first he said he didn't do it, but then only to come back and apologize for the shit that he said he didn't do. So he did everything that he said he did, you know, but it is what it is, man. But can't nobody save his ass now. Ain't no money, ain't none of that shit gonna save him. He going down same way R. Kelly went down, and he might pull a Epstein. Who knows? He might pull a Jeffrey Epstein while he in jail. And that's for real. But the thing about it though, it's so many people tied up in that shit because it's been going on so long. That shit been going on so long, man. And I did look into Cleve Davis ties to Puff Daddy. Like I said, he groomed Puff Daddy at an early age to be a homosexual. He groomed Puff Daddy at an early age to be a homosexual. And he turned out to be a bisexual. It's the same thing Cleve Davis was. He was a bisexual. When he came out as a bisexual, and P. Diddy hanging around this motherfucker every day, all day, trying to get to the money. So two birds of a feather, they flock together, man. Simple as that. If you hanging around a homosexual every day, all day, that says a lot about you, right? So all that cover up shit trying to go marry somebody. Yeah, Puff had some kids, but he liked it both ways. And you will see in the end of the day, watch how many people come out on his ass. That's why they got him first. They got Puff Daddy first to set an example for whoever gonna come next. In the next coming weeks, watch how many people line up at that fucking DA office to tell it on Puff. And all the motherfucking freak offs and all that shit. Like I said, whatever you do with your sex life is on you. But he going to jail for that fucking trafficking. See, you can't import the motherfucking women or them girls over here and turn them into slaves. That's where you fucked up at. That's real. Oh yeah. Hey man, like I said, man, Puff in last place, man. And that shit ain't gonna end well for him. The worst thing, he better just hope they don't break his ass. Because in that motherfucking indictment, everything that was used in these cases, they gonna seize that shit. The homes, the cars, all that shit. But he been around long enough to know that the business you in, you better send that fucking money somewhere else. Because if not, it ain't gonna end well for you. That's for real. 50 witnesses lined up. You know, it's really 49 because it's just one person named in the indictment. It's one person named in the indictment. But you can rest assured, everybody that he was involved with, that he rubbed the wrong way, oh, they coming. They coming. And that's for real. Booty Benny, he just can't. All right, Booty Benny, he can't stand it, man. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, I ain't even say it's hard, but it's fair. But my thing is this, is you done did this shit your whole life. You just didn't know when to stop. You got all the money. all the access to everything in the world, and you still want to throw the motherfucking me the parties, you still want to spike the drink, and you still want to import motherfucking sex traffic people to come in so they can get fucked all night. Say they said Puff Daddy used to drop pills in there and record that shit, and the reason why he dropped the pills so it wouldn't be no stopping. He don't want nobody to stop. He want the camera rolling at all times. He want that motherfucker rolling at all times. And hey man, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up with these motherfucking celebrities, man. That industry is a bad motherfucker. It's gonna make you or it's gonna break you. And you cannot make this shit up. And that's real. How in the hell you are a billionaire? You're a billionaire. And not only are you a billionaire, you a man of color. You know, we got some fucked up motherfuckers that's black too. Y'all know that. Quit playing. But ain't too many people got this kind of motherfucking money like Puff got, to where he cannot keep this shit out of the way. You know, it's just the fact that, man, that he wanted to fuck with everybody. He wanted to fuck with everybody, and he made a lot of people mad. Like my boy Will said, freaks of the industry, one if any, ain't no doubt. What you say if they hit videos? Man, I just told you when they seized the man crib, they got motherfucking devices with all the motherfucking shit on the tapes. They got all the motherfucking freak shows on the tapes. So do your homework and see how many people Puff Daddy was connected to. And you can answer that question yourself. How many people participated in these motherfucking freak offs? And I'm thinking, like I told you, don't think it just was no ordinary people. Don't think it was no ordinary people, or don't try to place just celebrities at these motherfucking freak offs. No, you had people that wasn't even celebrities participating in this shit. Like the women that, you know, that he was putting the shit in they motherfucking drink so they could fuck all night. Oh yeah, the DA, man, they love saying, man, yeah, he participated in so many freak offs. And then not only that, what tripped me out, they put the motherfucking Vaseline and the baby oil. They counted that motherfucker rock for rock, the Vaseline and the baby oil, and they can tell you how much motherfucking baby oil he had and how much motherfucking Vaseline he had. So if you know if he had thousands of dollars of baby oil and Vaseline, boy, it was some ass getting popped. There was some asses getting popped, including his ass. But he ain't tripping. He wasn't tripping because that's the way he do shit. You know what I'm saying? It just fucked up that he didn't know how to goddamn take care of his business and get out of the way. He had to keep going, right? And that's why his ass in jail right now. And like they say, all money ain't good money. And at this time, his money ain't no good, man. That DA said you ain't get to, even when they tried to appeal it to another judge, that judge said, no, you ain't going nowhere. I can't fuck with you like that. You got too much money, and I'm not saying you're gonna go nowhere, but guess what? You're gonna get out of this motherfucker and you're gonna intimidate some people. That was his biggest motherfucking downfall. If y'all didn't read the play, it was a play inside of a play. He moved back to New York because he knew his ass was finna get indicted, and he stood a chance of not being able to make bond. So that's why he moved back to New York to try to play on the people. They ain't go for that shit. Good plan, just the wrong man. And you got a motherfucking another black DA on your ass. You got another black DA, and we know one thing. Anytime them DAs are looking to contribute to their motherfucking career, they going all in. They going all in. And not only that, Puff should have known this though. Anytime they send some motherfuckers from Homeland Security fucking with you, You out of there. Them ain't no regular people. When they come fucking with you, they coming for real. And they got something. He already knew that. That's why he was walking around on eggshells. And then when TMZ would put the camera on his ass, he looked like he goddamn been smoking ice and ain't had no sleep all night. He knew he was going to jail, but he knew this day was coming, man. It's too many people against him, you know. It's too many people against him, and he stopped paying people. See, that's the motherfucking problem. He stopped paying people. He was all right as long as he was shitting that money out, but the minute he stopped shitting that money out, it went south. Everything went south on him. Square business. Because look at this here. You don't just give away $50 million if that shit ain't true. He gave Cassie 50 mil like it wasn't shit. Gave her 50 mil. So you already know what some other vultures was gonna do. They was gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Jaguar Wright smoked his ass. But my look at that. But okay, as a matter of fact, let's talk about Jaguar Wright. I'm trying to figure out. Once again, she ain't no celebrity. A non-celebrity person know everything that going on at these motherfucking Freaknik. You know, these freak out parties. How the fuck she know that? How she get inside information to how P. Diddy was living and he a billionaire? That's why I always tell you, sometimes your status don't matter. You can get in places with other people, right? And you see shit that you don't supposed to see, and them people hoping you'll hold on to that shit. But in her case, she ain't hold that shit. So I guess Puff didn't pay her enough money either, or her status wasn't up there, so he ignored that shit. So that's the reason why she spilled the bean. Now guess what? You can rest for sure. She gonna be on another platform saying the same shit everybody else said. I told you. I told y'all this boy was gay. I told y'all he had tons and tons of Vaseline, motherfucking me, all type of sex toys. They found all that shit in that motherfucking mansion, man. You could have swore the man had a whole point inside his house. That's how hard he was going. The man was going so hard, man, that it was kind of hard to ignore by the people, man. His name kept coming up too much in them people's face, man. And it was people running down there telling it on his ass, man. People running down there and telling. He didn't run out of money. He just thought he could intimidate them by with that scare tactic shit. Well, he know now that everybody wasn't scared of his ass. So now he in the motherfucking county jail trying to figure out if he gonna get 15 to life. And he might be there for the next couple of years. And y'all know how long it take to try cases like this, especially when he a person of his statute. They just can't run him through the court like they would do somebody with a court-appointed lawyer. They gotta take their time with old Puffy, because he still got money. But once he was denied that bond today, then he already knew. Well, I guess I can sit down for the next that shit might take 2 or 3 years to get to the courts, man. But he ain't going nowhere though. That's why I said, will it be another Jeffrey Epstein, the billionaire that unalived himself? Or will it turn out to be like Weinstein? We all know who Weinstein is, right? We all know who Weinstein is. The motherfucker me Hollywood. The Hollywood goddamn me A-list celebrity. The one all the women came out on. And it was just a matter of time before they popped his ass. And it's a matter of time before they got P. Diddy. He knew his number was on the board. And he couldn't buy no more time after that tape came out, man. That motherfucking that hotel tape destroyed his ass, man. That hotel tape did him bad, man. That's for real. But that's the life of a motherfucking big time celebrity, man. Boy say crazy how Kevin Love. Boy, come on, man. What you mean? Kevin Love stepped down. He already knows shit. He know he's somewhere in the next indictment. You got to remember one thing. Everybody that's included in this case was on that indictment with Puff Daddy. Everybody including this case was on that indictment. But for anybody to know that if they've been in trouble, it's examples that the fucking feds play. They come to get you because they know you the head of the enterprise. And the rest of that shit gonna get scared. Because in them people's mind, they like, damn, if they got him, I know I'm next. See, it's a tactic they use. They knew what they was doing. They was waiting it out, and then they moved on him. And now all them people that's been involved in them freak offs, and all them people that helped them girls come over here, and all, I don't give a fuck if you was involved and you made the bed up. Your ass going down too. Yeah. I don't give a damn if you change the shoelace on the motherfucking shoe and help them get out of one of them hotels. They gonna bring all that shit to them witnesses. It's gonna be way more witnesses come out, man. Can you imagine? Puff Daddy is a motherfucking billionaire and he been doing the motherfucking freak offs and all the motherfucking traffickers for years, man. Can you imagine how many people tied up in this shit? The ball is in his court. It's all about what he gonna do with the information that he know. You know, right now, the people that was involved is at the mercy of the motherfucker that's in jail. And that's Puff Daddy. So all we have to do is wait. Just wait and see who he gonna tell it on. Cause now ain't nobody went to jail but him. So if tomorrow or the next day, if 2-3 more people go to jail, y'all already know where it's coming from. But what they hoping is that a whole line of motherfuckers come down there and be witnesses for the state. Remember that. That's what they waiting on. They waiting on a whole line of people to come down there and be witnesses for the state. I'm talking about, it's one thing about this shit here. It ain't gonna be that Young Thug shit. It ain't gonna be no dumbass DA like Love and all that shit they got going over there. No, it ain't gonna be none of that shit. What's up, Dre? It ain't gonna be none of that shit. Y'all remember hit that like button, man. What's up, Beto? It's all good on my end. Y'all hit that like button, man. We ain't gonna be here too long, man. We just chopping it up about Puff Daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's for real. We just chopping it up about Puff Daddy, man. We know one thing. That billionaire status ain't gonna count. They showed you that shit when you offered that 50 mil. See, when you put that 50 mil up there and they said ain't nothing happening, you knew you was in for a long ride. But he gonna have the best lawyers in the world. He ain't gonna have no state appointed as if he's staying in the motherfucking projects. He ain't gonna have that. So it's gonna allow him to be in jail for the next 24 months. You can believe that. If Young Thug and all of them been in jail for 2 years, imagine how long he gonna be in jail. And he got way more money than Thug and them got. They gonna turn over every motherfucking leaf, every rock. I'm talking about his defense team to try to break him free. But I just don't see it. And I ain't tripping with him. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see him getting out of no motherfucking jail. Now that I'm up under this case. And he damn soul ain't going for no plea bargain. And they ain't gonna try to give him no plea. They ain't doing that. It's 15 to life. That's what this shit carries. 15 to life. And I guarantee you that fucking DA gonna go for the life sentence. Because the picture they paint against him, they paint him as a motherfucking monster. They drugging and you giving motherfucking women pills so they can perform longer? Man, nigga, the whole world think you crazy. And the people that's against you, when they do show up, they gonna testify in your face. Yeah. Ain't no doubt. Oh, yeah. They gonna, I already said this here. In that indictment, if y'all didn't read it, go and read it. That shit is public information. Anybody can get a hold to it. Don't be fooled. Don't be tricked thinking that you can't go get that indictment. You can go pull that shit up your own self and you can read it verbatim. In that indictment, they said what will be seized is anything that was involved in this case or any place that took place of these sex crimes or these freak-offs. If it's his motherfucking building where Bad Boy Records at, that's gone. If it's the mansions, that's gone. They can seize all of that shit. I'm telling you, people should have knew what time it was when Homeland Security showed up. That's some shit in the motherfucking Washington, D.C., man. They brought the real people in for him. You know why? Because he's a motherfucking billionaire. Can't bring no motherfucking state officials in this shit because he gonna beat that. He got too much money. And that's real. But at the end of the day, what's up, big face? I hit that like button when y'all show up, man. Y'all already know, man. We just chopping a little game, man. We ain't doing nothing too spectacular, as they say. Yeah, we just conversating, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna tell no lie though. What it do, Small? We ain't gonna tell no lie. We ain't gonna sit up here and lie for Puff Daddy like we didn't know that nigga is gay. That's what I said. Man, say, Cleve said this here, man. You know, somebody put me on Cleve the other day, man. They just show you I don't pay attention to no Puff Daddy and all that other shit. But somebody gave me the game, right? They said Cleve groomed Puff Daddy ever since he was young. And the only way that he obtained Bad Boy Records, he spent a lot of time on his knees. And I'm like, on his knees? What he was doing, praying? And they said, no. So he wasn't doing no praying. You know, you all already know what he was doing on his knees, trying to get that Bad Boy Record, you know, that company. Yeah, he was goddamn me putting in a little work. So he put in a little work, man. And Cleve is 80-something years old now, man. You know, yeah, he 80-something years old, man. The man that goddamn me was fucking Puffy, he 80-something years old, man. Yeah, and he's a motherfucking billionaire. You know, he had all of them up under his wing. He had motherfucking me, Whitney Houston, Usher, and I didn't know goddamn for Usher's name, his motherfucking entertainment name, or his artistry name was, they want to name him Cha-Cha. Yeah. Usher said when he first came into the business, they was trying to name him Cha-Cha. You know, so he was already looking like a hoe when he showed up. Usher. You know, shout out Usher, man. He got good music. I ain't hating on him. I'm just calling him like I see it. Yeah, but they said the other day that Usher, instead of going by Usher, they wanted to call him Cha-Cha. And they switched the game up later on and started calling him Usher, you know. And we already know he a renowned superstar, you know. But Cleve done fucked all them boys, man. Yeah, old Cleve there, he done fucked all them boys, man. He done turned them all out because he said at the age of 23, this is Puff, he talking about Puff now. Y'all go read the book or listen to some of his clips. I listened to his clip the other day. He was on the Catfish show, and that shit was back in the game. Look at his clip, and he'll tell you when he came out and told the public that he was a bisexual. His first 2 marriages was failed, so he didn't want to deal with no women no more. He turned to men. And he say right now, after this day, he 80-something years old and still taking that dick. 80-something years old, and he still say he in a monogamous relationship with a guy. So that explained to me when he said that, when Puffy was hanging around him, you know, he was putting work in on Puffy too. You know, they had a little back and forth thing going on, man, because for, you know, Puffy didn't want to be exposed like that because he wanted to be real to the culture, or should I say, to the black people. He didn't want to be seen as a gay ass nigga, you know? Yeah, but you know, y'all know how that shit go, man. You know, you can run, but you can't hide. Yeah, said damn, the contract really just alimony from David. Well, they was doing fuck some motherfucking contract. After they done that shit for so long, that shit became the norm, Puff Daddy. That's why he couldn't stop. If it ain't normal to you, you're gonna keep doing it. So for years and years and years, Puffy kept doing it. But what he stopped doing, he stopped paying people. You know, y'all know what happened when you stop paying people. See, he wanted to fuck for free, and he wanted the people to fuck it for free. So that's where the problem came in at. And the people know he got enough money to keep it going. And that's what they were saying in the DA's office. When he stopped paying, the people stopped playing. See, they don't want to play the music no more. That's when them drugs came involved. Y'all don't want to play no more. Now when you come to the house, I'm invited to the house, and I'm going to drop one on you, and you're going to fuck all night. You ain't going to get tired. Not on my camera. You know, that's why Papa say you ain't going to get tired on my camera. We're going to go on and on and on and on, right? So, for y'all that don't know, man, Clyde, yeah, just a little freaky deaky. Ain't nothing. No, it wasn't no little bit. It was a whole lot, motherfucking freaky deaky, man. To have thousands and thousands of dollars worth of motherfucking meat, Vaseline and baby oil. Well, can you imagine how many ass? It was a bunch of ass popping going on in that situation. You know, it was a bunch of ass popping going on. I'm telling y'all, be on standby, because that DA in New York, he ain't afraid to give the real deal. For any one of y'all that watched it the other day, y'all heard what he said. Shit, Puffy had so much motherfucking they say Puffy had so much motherfucking Vaseline and baby oil, nigga, he could have goddamn slip and slide all goddamn year long with that all that shit he had in there. You know, he wanted to make sure that it go in nice and easy. He wasn't doing no tripping. He wanted to make sure that it wasn't hard to slide in, whether he was sliding in the first base or whether somebody else was sliding in the first base. He wanted to make everybody landing smooth. Put it like that. He wanted to make every son of a bitch landing real smooth, right? Even the old Bishop TDJs, you know. Y'all know his new name. Check it out. Y'all go ahead. Y'all been around this shit longer than me. Y'all check it out, man. Yeah. Oh, you said why Puff scratch off the serial number? Well, there's probably a few motherfucking bodies on that thing, man. Yeah, there's probably a few bodies on that motherfucker. That's why he scratched the serial number off. But that ain't, you know, if that was the only case he had, he wouldn't even worry about that. He wouldn't even be in jail right now. If that case there was the only case he had, he wouldn't be in that jail right now. So the DA is not even worried about that case. That's just some shit that they added on, right? But what they on his ass about is that interstate shit, bringing motherfuckers over here and putting that Vaseline and that baby oil on them all day. See, that's what they talking about. But I tell you what I didn't hear though, doing he was reading that indictment, you know, I didn't hear them say that it was any motherfuckers underage participating. So y'all got to pay attention. I didn't hear him say that it wasn't no, that it was underage people participating. All I heard he said was it was sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up? You ain't seen me on in a while. You must have been missing me. I've been here for a few minutes, you know, but when you got to take care of business, you can't do this all the time. So shout out to everybody that's in right now, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got Puff Daddy on the menu. We fucking around a little bit, talking about Puff. Ain't nothing serious. I ain't doing nothing that the real people in the world ain't doing. People get paid millions of dollars to do this shit. I'm talking about people like CNN and all them other medias when they chase you down, TMZ and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't even doing what they doing. I'm just speaking some real shit. That Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, that money ain't gonna get your ass out of jail. You're gonna have to face the motherfucking system, and you're gonna have to face the people in the system. Because the motherfucking DA already said that it ain't his job to protect you in jail. When I heard that, I'm like, damn. All they want to do is get you and send your ass on upstate. I ain't worrying about the people you locked up with. Oh, you reap what you sow. You know, you might get that Vaseline or that motherfucking baby oil put on you, but it ain't like he don't like it though. It ain't like he don't like it. He has a proven fact that he fucks around with it. You know, it's a proven fact he fucks around with that motherfucking Vaseline and that baby oil. He like running them numbers up, and he ain't tripping. It just all depends on who the person is. But right now, uh, he fucked up in the head, man. You know, and I can't even imagine what he going through. You know, I ain't gonna try to imagine it, cause it's one thing about it. All that shit hit different when it hit home. You know, he knew this shit was coming. That's for real. Oh, he ain't walking on no yard. Nah, he ain't walking on no fucking yard. He don't even want to be seen walking no yard. Yeah, he ain't walking no motherfucking yard. And on top of that, he gonna be a motherfucking PC anyway. And it ain't cause he's scared. It's cause his status ain't gonna allow him to walk around the regular inmates unless he sign off on it. And I don't think he gonna do that. You know, cause you know, I don't know. I don't even know if Puff Daddy, he might get out there because you ain't got no whole bunch of strong ass motherfuckers that's locked up. And I'm, you know, I can say that if he go to any prison, he'll make it if he pay. So I don't know, man. Let me quit riding no Puff, man. Puff got some hell of a goddamn cases on him, man. And only he can goddamn me figure the rest of that shit out. But you can rest for sure that they gonna come to him with a deal now. They gonna come to him with a hell of a motherfucking deal. Cause if not, that fucking case he got is 15 to life. You know what I'm saying? What you mean he won't get? He ain't gonna worry about getting extorted. He'll pay a motherfucker. You know, he'll pay you not to fuck with him. You know, that's just the way motherfuckers is with money. He did it in the world shit. He had security out here. So you know when he go to prison, he gonna pay for security. They ain't tripping. But the only difference it should be commissary. But he'll have enough money to put on people's books for him not to fuck with him. But I will say this: if he get a life sentence, it's over with. He ain't never getting out of that bitch. That's for real. That's why I made the comparison. Is it gonna wind up like Epstein or Weinstein? And y'all know both of them people did. One died from some type of medical shit, and the other one unalived himself. Because he didn't want to face the motherfucking he didn't want to face the courts. You know, that embarrassment is a hell of a motherfucking thing. Embarrassment is enough pressure to make you do some shit that you never thought you'd do, right? But it's only embarrassing when you get out from around the people that's not participating. Now that's a different thing. If you go in that bitch and start a whole nother motherfucking freak off in jail. What to say? What about Puff and just? Oh yeah, he been popped Justin Bieber. Yeah, he been put that baby oil and that Vaseline on Justin Bieber ass. You know, you all already know that. Quit playing. You ain't gotta ask about him. They might bring old Justin Bieber. I'm telling you, everybody that he put that Vaseline on, they come into court. You know, this is their chance to get back at him. And there's a lot of people that he put that Vaseline on ain't gonna show up because they don't want to be embarrassed. You know, they don't want to fuck around like that. You know, they don't want to show their face and be involved with that motherfucking Vaseline and that baby oil. They don't want to do that. You know, and that's real. Oh yeah, them cheeks, well, his shit busted too. But he can live with it because that's what he did. I told you Cleve Davis fucked that boy when he was young, man. He the one turned him out. And that's why Cleve Davis said that at the age of 23, Puff Daddy showed him or made him have confidence in hip hop. But it's a catch to that. At the age of 23, Cleve Davis said Puff Daddy made him believe in hip hop. Well, what he did was brought him in the motherfucking barbecue. He brought Cleve Davis to the barbecue and put him around a whole lot of blacks. That's what he did. Said Diddy don't want unless it claps while you, ain't no doubt. Say, but like I said, at 23, man, He was getting groomed to throw the parties like he was throwing now, man. Y'all know what they do in motherfucking Hollywood, man. You know, they fuck with drugs. And when they fuck with drugs, they fuck with the kind of drugs that'll make you forget what day it is. Them people fuck with the kind of drugs that'll make you forget what day it is. And it'll make you forget what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And them the kind of drugs that Puff Daddy was supplying to the motherfucking people, man. You know, what motherfucker in their right mind gonna give you a drug and then film you so you can go longer? You know, he wants to see people get fucked for 4-5 hours and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he want to see them girls get fucked 4-5 hours. He want to see them dudes get fucked 4-5 hours. He wanted all that shit, man. He wanted all them. Because look at this here. He didn't think it was a crime because everything he had was on motherfucking devices. That's why he in jail. Because if it wasn't there for them to look at, they wouldn't have had nothing but speculation. And they not coming in and fuck with no billionaire on no speculation because they're going to get sued for that, right? But not Puff Daddy. He wanted to catch everything back on the playback. He wanted to catch all the videos back on the playback. You know, it's kind of like you come back and watch some content on YouTube. Well, he wanted to catch all them freak offs on the motherfucking playback, you know, so he can sit back and just watch them and watch how a motherfucker be in agony when that baby oil and that Vaseline going to work. So he wanted to watch all of that shit, man. But at the end of the day, like I tell y'all, what really got him fucked over was when that damn live video from that hotel surfaced of him smashing on Cassie. That was it. Because he lied and said he didn't do it, only to come back and confess that he did it after it showed up. When he brought all that unnecessary attention, they were going to pop his ass anyway. He was going to get popped anyway. Remember that. But when he brought that unnecessary ass attention to himself, that's what did it. That's what really did it. You know, right after he done settled a $50 million lawsuit, and you went on there and said, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm responsible for my own actions. Well, it's a little bit too late for that shit, Puff. You supposed to have done that shit right there before you even did anything else. You supposed to clear the books when that shit first happened. But you thought you could get away with it. And that's why you didn't ever tell. And that's why you sitting up in that motherfucking county jail right now for your fuck up. So it's gonna be a long ride for motherfucking Puff Daddy. And don't be surprised if they bring the motherfucking Queen of Soul in the business. The one on Mary J. Blige, man. It's a long list of motherfuckers out here waiting to step up. I'm telling you, everybody that was fucking with Puff, they gonna be on that list, man. And he already told people, he read it and said, for those that don't want to stick by me now, understand this, I ain't going down by myself. He ain't going down by himself. So you can rest assured, it's gonna be some big motherfucking names on there, man. It's gonna be some big names on there. And it ain't gonna be nothing like that motherfucking YSL trial with them weak ass motherfuckers over there that's holding that court on Young Thug and them. Oh, it's gonna be far greater than that. No, it's gonna be far greater than that. So if you a motherfucking Bad Boy Records fan, you can say goodbye to the bad guy. Or should I say, you can say goodbye to Mr. Motherfucking Vaseline and baby oil. He ain't gonna slip and slide his way out of this. He ain't gonna slide out of this. He gonna have to stand tall. He gonna have to stand tall through this situation right here. And it ain't gonna end well, man. You know, all bullshit aside, you know, I'm just putting some humor in it, but the shit ain't gonna end well, man. I swear it ain't. Puff Daddy is cooked. Yeah, he cooked, man. And they got his ass in the stove right now. Oh yeah, you can call him slick, but we know one thing: everything that's slick don't slide. Put it like that. Just cause he's slick, don't mean the shit gonna slide. And that DA already said it anyway. And then they said, this is what the DA said, this is what tripped me out. He said Puff Daddy was given the key to the city. And now he's here being convicted of motherfucking trafficking. You know what I'm saying? That just show you how fast that shit can go from 0 to 100 if you doing that other shit, man. But sometimes people get all that motherfucking money, they think they can do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. See, this is the point I was trying to make the other day, right? It's the point I was trying to make the other day. Here it is. You got a motherfucker running for president of the United States. He got 34 fellas. And they got some sex shit on his ass, but he ain't locked up. He ain't locked up. He got 34 felons. And he ain't locked up. And they allowed him to make bond. Yeah, they allowed him to make bond. And he not gonna get sentenced on his motherfucking case until after the election. I'm keep telling y'all, this shit is rigged. This shit rigged. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, motherfucking Leroy say Puff thought he could live like the white folks. Boy, I say you hit it right on the nose, man. It don't matter how much money you got. Them people gonna still look at you like they gonna look at you and say, hey nigga, you still black. And the shit you doing now, this is the shit we do. You in our lane. And I'll be damned if we're gonna let you take over it. I thought I was the only one seeing that. But that's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. We've been partying like this for years. And I'd be damned if we're gonna let your black ass come along and steal our shine. Nah. Hell nah. We've been fucking kids for years. No disrespect. But it's just real shit. But Puff Daddy thought he could come in that lane because he had the financial ability and the financial status and perform the same shit like them real rock stars. And they had to show his ass. No, we sending your ass to jail. You going to jail just because you thought you could do what we do. We ain't having that shit. I don't give a damn about you having billionaire status. Yeah, that shit is only in the bank and on paper. But the only people gonna do any motherfucking trafficking and use this motherfucking Vaseline and this motherfucking me baby oil unconsciously is us. Yeah, it's us. And you ain't invited. So what happened? I'm thinking this is just my motherfucking opinion, and I can say that. I can say that. It's my opinion. He didn't invite somebody to the party. He didn't invite somebody to the party. What's up, man? Y'all hit that like button, man. We just in here chopping it up. Hit that like button, man. This segment here, I'm giving a understand where you stand in this world, even though you got money. This what this segment gonna be called. Understand your place, even though you got money. You can't do what the other people do. Now, I don't let that shit go over y'all head. Just because you got money, don't think you can do what them other people do. Yeah, don't let that shit go over your head. If you let it go over your head, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, Tim? Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all come on in and hit that like button, man. And y'all drop y'all opinion on this Puff Daddy shit, man. I'm just up in here going down through there, man. Letting people know, man, that you have to understand your lane and stay in your lane. And don't have no motherfucking me over $1,000 some worth of baby oil in your house. and no motherfucker me petroleum jelly. Cause if you had it in the house, they gonna think your ass running freak offs. If you got all that shit in your house, they gonna think you running freak offs, man. Yeah, that nigga went to the store and bought all this motherfucking petroleum jelly and this baby oil to make sure that's just slide and get where it need to be. What's good? What's good? What's good, Nate? Y'all hit that like button, man. Let's go. Hit that like button, man. Yeah. We just up in here chopping it up, man. Ain't no motherfucking agenda. We can do this. That's just what we do. And like I said, it's already been reported anyway, shit. So we the people, we can talk about it. Yeah. Because you got caught with all that motherfucking baby oil in your motherfucking house and all that goddamn petroleum jelly. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, you know what time it is. You running some shit. You running the motherfucking you running the slippery slide ring. Nigga, you making sure, goddamn me, everything gonna get everything gonna get slid in. Nigga, let's don't keep that type of shit in their house, man. Quit playing. God damn, Pete Edit, man. You goddamn big enough, man. You could have drawn it up better than that, man. But like I said, no disrespect, but y'all know who lane that shit is. That's them other people lane. But when you hang around motherfuckers like whatever's fucking name, the old white man, Cleve Davis, and he groom you for you to be fucked, it's quite natural you gonna want to return that favor to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? The man groomed Puff Daddy. He groomed him. He groomed him on how to take dick. And that's real. So he wanted to return the favor to other people, right? He wanted to return the favor to other people, not knowing that the lane is already sold up. It's only a very few that can participate in this lane and not get punished. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's only a few that can participate in this lane and not get punished. And when the other people get punished, y'all see what they do. Jeffrey Epstein, he unalived himself, and that shit was his lane forever, right? But what did he do when he went to jail? I can't face this shit. So give me the rope, man. Give me the rope, man. So the court's still out on old Puff, man. I'm saying from a mental standpoint, we don't know where he at. I don't know where he at, man. And I never wish a man nothing bad on him. I don't want him to do that. You know, you had fun for a long motherfucking time, man. You fuck with that grease and that baby oil for a long motherfucking time. So now it's time for you to goddamn me go dry a little bit. Now it's time for you to go dry. You can't have that in your hand for a long time unless you buy that shit off the commissary. Yeah, now they got grease and shit on the commissary. You can buy some of that shit off the commissary, Puff, but you ain't gonna be able to buy all that shit, man. They gonna only sell you one job each, right? And then you're gonna have to come back on the next motherfucking commissary day and get you another job, right? But like what you say, he already tried to say, well, all that shit was game. That nigga's a billionaire. All that shit he was trying to sell, that's just smoke screen. He just trying to get that shit out like I told you. In that indictment, they said anything that was used in the midst of these crimes, that shit is gonna get confiscated. Y'all know the feds don't play that shit. When they come right. But in this situation, nigga, Homeland Security showed up. Nigga, that's some White House shit. That's how big he was. They had to bring some more big people in to bring his ass down. They had to bring some big people in to bring him down. They couldn't bring no motherfucking local police and the state and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They had to bring them other folks in, Homeland Security, some shit that you know, when you committing terrorist acts. In this case, it was a terrorist act, and the weapon was motherfucking me baby oil and Vaseline. Yeah, and the target was assholes. Hey, man, square up business, man. I'm just calling like I see it, man. You know, you can't make this shit up, man. I'm telling y'all can't make this shit up, man. Don't y'all be fooled by the motherfucking celebrities. And for them to thinking they on track. They ain't no, they fucked up in the head, man. They get all the motherfucking money and decide to do shit like this to give it back. To give it back. So he got them sons. So what y'all think about that? Do y'all think his sons knew, or did his sons go to any of them motherfucking freak outs? They ain't no kids. They of age. They of age. What's good, King B? Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Yeah. We just having a conversation about our motherfucking me, Sean Diddy Combs. Ain't nothing serious. Oh, every time, ain't no doubt. Yeah, his shit blowed out. He ain't got nothing backed up, man. Y'all know what time that is, man. We ain't tripping on Puff Daddy, man. You know, he left himself wide open for any conversation that people have about it, man. He done that shit to himself. Because as far as from a money standpoint, couldn't nobody touch him. You know, he been in the game a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's for real. He been in the game a long time. And some say he should know better. But you don't know better when you forget you in a lane that belongs to the other people. That's why he in jail. He tried to invade them other people lane that's been doing it for a long time. Because his financial status is equal with theirs, right? Nope. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Get back in your place, Negro. Yeah. We run this motherfucking lane. This is our shit. We gonna be the only motherfucking slip and slide gang in this motherfucker. We the only one gonna go to the store and buy up all the grease and grease people down. We ain't gonna let no big black greasy ass black dude do none of that shit. And if it's any interstate trafficking going on, we gonna do it. You ain't doing none of that shit. But like I tell you, for some reason, he thought he can break in just because he was groomed by Cleve. I don't know, man. They say that's how he got Bad Boy. That's how he got the Bad Boy record label, man. He stayed on his knees all the time. He wasn't doing no praying. The man is 84 years old. He might be 85 right now, Cleve Davis. He probably 85 right now. And he say he's still enjoying life, you know. And I know he watching his one of his proteges get prosecuted and get drugged through the mud, all because of some shit that he created. You know, that man fucked Puff up, man. He gave him a way to get all that money. He gave him a way to get all that money. But Puff couldn't lead them ways. He couldn't lead them wicked ass ways. You know what I'm saying? That's square up business. Oh yeah, when they gave him the key to the city, ain't no doubt. They gave him that key to that city. Shit, he thought he can open up everything in the world. Don't let that go over y'all head. When they gave him the key to that city, he thought he could open up everything in the world. That's for real. When they gave Puff that key to that city, that nigga thought he could open up everything in the world. Shit, he thought he could open all the humans up. Yeah. And that's how he got that case, man. You know, he just went to trying to pay motherfuckers off every which way but coming. You know what I'm saying? Paying hush money. Oh, I'm gonna take the house back I bought you and all that shit. That shit ain't gonna work, man. Because when people get tired of fucking with you, man, they gonna tell it on you, man. Y'all know that. When people get tired of fucking with you, they going to tell it on you. You know, especially when you ain't let them through the door. When you ain't let them in, they going to tell it. You know, it probably was one of them people that showed up that wanted to join the party. Shit, and they kicked them out. You know what I'm saying? And they kicked them out. They wouldn't let them join them reindeer games. They wouldn't let them join them reindeer games, man. So they kicked them out, man. That's where I've been. Yeah, there's it. Oh, yeah, training day. Yeah, y'all already know you gotta put your own work in around here. That's what they were screaming when you went to the door at that motherfucking mansion Puff Daddy had. When you come through the door, instead of them having drinks on the table, they got motherfucking me, a bottle of motherfucking me, baby oil, and they got Vaseline on the table. You take one of these. You take one of the two. It's whatever you choose your weapon, soldier. You know, you just go around and put that motherfucker in your pocket, man. And when you get ready to get out, you just go in, man. Shout out Slim in the building, man. Cat Williams told us, say, goddamn me, 2024 is going down. Yeah, so everybody getting exposed, man. Everybody getting exposed. And I'm telling you, it ain't gonna stop right here. Y'all just keep on the lookout for them A-line celebrities. It's gonna be a bunch of them on that motherfucker. It's gonna be a bunch of people on there, trust me, on that A-list he got. That's no doubt. It's gonna be a bunch of people on there. It's gonna be a bunch of people get exposed on that list, and it ain't gonna stop. Real talk. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. It's been, you know, it's been good, man. I just thought I'd come here and spill a little bit of laughter on y'all, man. You know, shout out Puff Daddy, man. I don't want nothing bad to happen to him, man. But you know, we make our own bed, man. So we gotta lay in it. And believe me, he gonna be laying in that bed he in for a couple of years without the baby oil or without the Vaseline. And the only way he gonna obtain that is if he buy it off the commissary. If he buy it from the commissary, he can have it. But anyway, man, it's been fun. But I gotta run. And y'all know I'll be back. In the meantime, in the between time, don't get caught slipping. Don't get caught slipping. And not only that, shout out to all the Bad Boy fans, man. Shout out to all the Bad Boy fans. You know what I'm saying? Puff Daddy had his run in the game, man. He reached billionaire status, man. It's just sometimes we reach the status, man, to where we think certain lanes belong to us, and it don't. And I'm really, but check this out. It's still people out there right now in that same lane that P. Diddy is. And they ain't never going to jail. They ain't gonna never go to jail. Trust me, they ain't going to jail. It's just that when this ain't your lane and you try to come bulldog, they're gonna kick your ass out. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real. So anyway, y'all stay up, man, and stay away from that grease and that Vaseline, man. Until next time, salute, man.